Morning everybody, hope you're doing really well. As you can tell, I've brought mother out today for a daily walk out of the care home. And joking. So today we're doing a very local one. In fact, we are about 10 minutes away. Not even that, are we?
No.
About
2 minutes.
About 2 minutes in the car. In the glorious Kent countryside, of which we are very familiar with. And today, if you can hear us, we're doing something that's actually quite personal to you especially, aren't we?
That's right, yeah.
And we've been here before on a wintry day, and actually we'd filmed it before, but we didn't put it out because we were sort of debating, is it really worth doing a video on this? And I kind of thought, well, you know, at the moment, because I'm not sort of being as active on the weekend videos, I thought let's try and do a weekend video and put this one in as a small little treat for ourselves, and we get a walk out of it. And yeah, really, isn't it?
Good idea. Yeah.
Good idea, I suppose. So today we're not going to say too much until we get there, but we're visiting an old personal relic of yours, aren't we, really?
That's right, yeah.
So Mum used to literally work, well, you lived
Yeah, just
down, well, we won't say where, but just lived down in a farm which owns all of this land. And you were, where were you born in the box?
in the box, about 2 miles away.
Yeah, so up there though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In an host house, 2 miles away.
So there's an host house up there. I can't actually remember where would it be?
There, look, it's there.
Oh, is there? Oh yeah, you can't see that, but finger of doom directly in front of you, there's an host house. And Mum was born
in the host house, and then my dad got a job on the next farm down, which is this one. And as they were unloading all the gear to bring down towards the farm in a truck, my dad handed the farm owner a drawer and said, "Here you go, mate, be careful with that." And inside the empty drawer was me, all 5 pounds of me, laying in this drawer. That's how poverty struck we were then.
So you literally were born in a box.
Yeah, born in a box. So with great care I was transported from the host house down into the farmyard, which was about a couple of miles away, if that, probably not even that. And then I grew up until I was 18, 19, oh no, 21 actually, because I married when I was 21, so until I was 21, stroke 22 then. My now husband and I went to Australia, and we looked around Australia for 6-7 months together, and decided if we could get on that long together then we'd get married. So that's how long I lived on this farm, so 22 years nearly.
So there you go. So yeah, sorry if the wind comes out a little bit, but yeah, so the farm would be down in the valley dip. It's kind of hard, we're sort of like on the crest of a valley, and if you look back up, it's just a hill.
And there's a house at the top of that hill that we used to call the doll's house, because in those days it was white, and obviously when we lived down in the farmyard, all we could see was the frontage of a little white house at the top of a hill, and it looked like a doll's house, so it was then called the doll's house, which it is no longer white, so you can't see it anymore.
So there you go. Right. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that nice bit of personal history for us. It's quite nice, isn't it, really? Even though we came, like I said last time we came back, it was winter, wasn't it?
Yes,
it was proper sludge. So yeah.
And as you see, just a quick thing, as you see the field as it is now with the corn growing in it, years ago when I was growing up, the farmer then used to have a crop sprayer, and it used to be, one time he had a helicopter to spray all these fields, and then another time it was just an aeroplane. Probably, oh that must be, anyway, it was a long time ago. And,
so
it's
basically
quite posh actually to have that, so, but now they do it all with tractors and long arm sprayers. So
basically the quest for all of you, like, is before you watch this video, pause it and see and have a guess as to what you think we're going to discover when we go down here. I'm not sure whether I was wearing shorts might be a good idea for me today, but
No, it's a bit more overgrown.
it's a bit, yeah, it probably will
We've
be
had
actually.
a lot of sunshine,
Yeah.
so...
Well, anyway, catch us when we're down there, and see you in a minute. So, here we are, made it to this old truck.
Foden truck, we think.
Foden
it
truck,
is.
we think. We're going to have a look inside, make absolute sure. And what we can't actually read what that says. If I can, I'm going to try and get a bit close. There are lots of stinging nettles here, but what does that say? Oh God!
He say?
Brooks something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Brooks the last word on it.
Yeah. That must have been an old name of the truck,
And
I would think.
oh, out again, stinging nettles.
Truck, maybe?
So.
In the background.
Yeah, so this is the old, that's what we came to see, this old farming truck. Oh, look at that. As you can see, it's heavily overgrown, it's properly seen better days. Oh wow. Nice little video, I suppose, for us today. On the opposite side there's a pond, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a pond with one or two ducks on it.
There are a few ducks this morning on it, making their presence known. We'll have a quick.
Dad might have used the pond for irrigation at some point when they grew potatoes. This is going back years, maybe.
There you go.
Not sure where it's the spring that feels it is, but
Yeah, because it's a little bit dirty. Well, it's dirty, but it's not as bad as some that you see normally.
I wouldn't expect there to be any fish in it.
No, but then
Might be
enough that
pike, I don't know.
there's some ducks though, so clearly they've got a good idea. But yeah, so this is what we came to see. So I think what we should do is actually take a look inside. So let's go. Yeah, the problem that we had was stinging nettles. But they've passed me the you can get through. Thank you very much. So yeah, here we are inside.
The number plate on it's been
Little dials. Obviously the seat's been completely rotted away. That one's okay. Look at that. It's a little gas. There's a tank there, isn't there?
Is that?
Yeah, like a little tank on top. I wonder if that's for oil or pressure. And then you've got.
Might be because I do it to the trailer.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You've got the door handles. That you've even got the old slidey shutter.
And different colours of paint down there.
Yeah, different colours of paint.
Blue, green, red.
Look at that, nice little pocket. I'm literally sitting on the edge of the. I'm sitting on the edge of the seat because it is just so rusted. But yeah, that's special.
And the wing wiper's still on.
Yeah, wind wipers. As you can see, because of the amount of stinging nettles, we can't actually get round. So, turn it round. That's the old trailer. Yep. There's the old orange light. You've got the old handles as well. Nice. Big old beastie, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it's about 60s.
60s?
I would think it's 1960s. guessing.
Yeah. I reckon you're right, actually.
And the trailer. It's got the hole in the back.
So what we're going to do is we're just going to quickly have a look on the internet because we weren't sure what make this was. So what we're going to do is just quickly have a look and just see if we can find anything similar to this. So we know it's a Foden.
Yeah.
I'm sure some of you out there are screaming, probably knowing exactly what it is, but we're just going to have a look. Yeah. So we'll have a bear with us and I'll just get down. But before I do that, I'll just take one more final look inside. The old seats. Very cool. The good thing is it's a nice piece of rural Kent history, really. You know, proper farming.
Yeah, and I think initially what used to happen was this truck has got a trailer with hydraulics on the back, and when Dad would be combining, then another person would drive this alongside of the combine. The arm of the combine harvester would come out when it's filled up, and the grain would come out, spill into there, into the trailer, finish. The tractor then drive down the laneway into one of the barns, and it would tip up because there's a little hole at the back with a shutter on it. You'd open the shutter, tip the trailer back, and the corn would come out into the barn where it was then stored until it was thoroughly dried and then taken to a granary. It's quite a skilled job, funny enough. You'd think that would be dead easy driving a tractor or a trailer or next door to a combine, but when you're both going, you've got to be going at the same speed and directly underneath the pipe where the grain is then released. So
there you go.
that's what I remember of it.
See, first-hand knowledge. It's always quite nice to see, isn't it? Right. Anyway, let me get down. Right. So we just done a bit of research. We found out that it's probably a 1960s Foden model. So Foden originally were out in the 1887, I think it started manufacture. Because like I said, we're just doing the history on the fly because actually for once we didn't really know
what we'd
find really any more than when we'd come here before. It was literally just trying to remember what it was. Yeah. So we reckon it's a Foden 1960s model, but like you said, its use for this purpose was to
for agricultural and for the corn.
Yeah.
It's a
multi-purpose.
It's a multi-purpose. If you're looking at just the engine and the front of the cab, it's a vehicle for anything. They're so good. Even the military obviously used them years ago. So they're a workhorse really. So in this instance, to me, it looks like it had the trailer on the back that used to run alongside the combine to collect the grain. So in the way you're seeing it, that's it. But the actual front end could be used for any purpose really.
And then the only other thing of note is that there are a few extra deserted trailers that are here.
Yeah.
But really the main focus is but the main focus of today was just to look at this, well, return for us, but I mean like to show you this just as a mini video really. And just sort of say, look, something always hidden in it, and it's what really the
Keep your eyes peeled when
well,
you're
this is
out
it,
walking.
isn't it? Just like even if you're out walking and you see stuff like this, it's well worth documenting it because we know this is just going to be left here to rot really now. It's been here ever since you've known it, and obviously, like I said, so I don't think there's going to be any change in it now.
Unfortunately, I think years ago as well, from what I remember coming up this laneway, there used to be an old Austin 7, I think, that had multiple paint jobs on it that the farmer's son learnt to drive in.
Because the farm below used to have a few really nice old vehicles in it, didn't it?
Yeah.
So there you go. So well, look, in immortal words of Phoenix history, thank you so much for coming along with us. Obviously, nice to see Mum out again, just showing us a bit of her local history. Hopefully you had a nice time. Like I said, here we are. Final look at it before we go. It's old Foden lorry, I suppose, or Foden transport vehicle, we'll say, that we reckon's about 1960s-ish. And we're in the glorious Kent countryside, which we love to bits. So, thanks everybody. Stay safe no matter what you're doing. In more words of Phoenix history, because history matters. And I'll see y'all very soon. Take care, everybody. See you later, Mum.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.